Nour, I finally found my writing pants.
Your what?
My writing pants. You told me about pantser.
Michael, I was talking about plotter or pantser. Like,
What?
like how to sit down and write.
No, I don't have any pottery.
That's not what I'm talking
I
about.
got the pants, Nour.
It's not what I'm talking about.
We know who wears the pants in this relationship.
God.
And it's me.
Okay. Hey guys, Nour here, and today's topic is, are you a plotter or a pantser? What's better? But before we get started, I have a new Discord server that I would love you to join. So if you want to be part of an awesome writing community where you could hang out, talk about your writing, and ask for advice, make sure you click on the link in the description below. And as always, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Let's get started. There are two types of writers, plotters and pantsers. Now, if you're like me, when I first heard the term pantser, you're probably wondering why some writers are labeled after pants. Are they not wearing pants at all, perhaps? Or are their pants just too high up? Questions. Okay, obviously pantsers has nothing to do with literal pants. It just means that some writers like to fly by the seat of their pants. Or in a more straightforward definition, it means that some writers like to be spontaneous and not outline their story before they start writing. Which means that a plotter is a writer who likes to plot. Duh! Jeez, always making me explain all these things. Just kidding, you probably already know what these mean, don't you? To tell you the truth, anyone who leans more toward one of these two types is kind of biased. Personally, I feel the most comfortable writing after I've outlined. Others feel too overwhelmed writing following an outline, which honestly makes sense. If you're in a creative zone, you don't want to just stop the creative ideas flowing through you just to follow a pre-written outline. Plus, things might change in your head and on paper once you start writing, so following an outline might hold back your story. But then there's the fact that it's a lot harder to write a coherent and exciting story if you don't exactly have a beginning, middle, and end in mind. And a lot of pantsers run into this problem when they first start writing. Okay, so we've established that we're all kind of biased on the subject, including me. But you don't have to choose one over the other. You can always choose to be in the middle and be a part-time plotter and a part-time pantser. What does that even mean, you ask? Well, it's simple. You could write a general outline but make it sparse so that you can leave room to be spontaneous in your writing. If you've seen some of my other videos, you might have heard me talk about my early days as a writer. Basically, when I first started out, I was a pantser and I would sit there and write, and then I would read everything and realize how much my story was disorganized. Things were happening for no reason other than just because. For example, characters in my story interacted even though their interaction didn't move the story forward. Then I became a plotter and started outlining every inch of my book. I would literally write what a character says to another character, where a character goes to buy clothes, and when a character takes a bath. It was that insane. It was that detailed. But like, none of that was necessary, and most of the things that went into my outline didn't actually end up helping my story. But in the past couple of years, and especially since college, I've leaned more and more toward being in the middle, which means not plotting every single detail, but also not leaving my story's fate to, well, fate. So that's pretty much my suggestion to you. You pretty much get the best of both worlds if you choose both at the same time. This way you can be creative and stay on track. Basically, you just write the key elements that need to happen in your story and nothing else. So yeah, there's no such thing as one being better than the other. You just have to figure out what the best one is for you. And if you're really unsure about which one to use, do what I do and see how it works for you. You might be a plotter, you might be a pantser, or you might just be a plotster. Plotster?
Panther.
Plotsters.
A panther.
Can that be a thing? Plotster?
No, a panther, like a big cat.
It sounds like gangster. I like it.
No, that's illegal.
Plotster. We're gonna go with it. Sounds like you're up to no good, which isn't that far off when you're a writer. Let me know in the comments, are you a plotter or a pantser? Or are you a plotster? Okay, someone has got to tell me if there's a word for being in the middle. As I mentioned in the beginning, I now have a new Discord server for you all to join. You can be part of a great community of writers for free. Plus, you get special access to Patreon exclusive channels like Share Your Work, Critique channels, and more if you sign up for my $1 Patreon tier. So if you're interested in that as well, my Patreon link is below. There you have it. Are you a plotter or a pantser? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, check out my others, and subscribe to support my channel. And remember, Nour for president!